Breaking news just after 11 o'clock. We are just confirming here at ABC 15 that the coach of the Phoenix Suns, Alvin Gentry, has been fired.
That's right. ABC 15's Paul Calvisi joins us live on the phone. And Paul, this was a bad season, and it was just time to go, apparently.
Well, here's the thing, though. Now you have two problems, guys. You got to look for good players, and you got to look for a good head coach. I'm not sure how this fixes anything. Alvin Gentry is more than a capable head coach, and you're just in a state of transition now. Maybe this is step one of a three-part process. Not only is Alvin Gentry in the last year of his contract, same with team president Lon Babby and GM Lance Blanks, who are responsible for every single player on this roster right now. So, I'm not sure how you look at the situation and put the blame on Alvin Gentry. I would imagine that perhaps the conversation in a meeting, I understand, did go down in the last couple of weeks. A lengthy, extended meeting between Robert Sarver and Alvin Gentry. Maybe the determination was, all right, we're going forward, and we're going to play the young guys, and we're building for the future. Maybe Alvin Gentry's request was to, take care of my future. I'm in the last year of my contract, and perhaps that's where the disconnect came, and now he's out of a job.
He hasn't been here long. I mean, he came in 2009 as head coach, and he's the fifth head coach in franchise history to actually lead a team to the Western Conference Finals in the first full season, but it's been kind of downhill since then. Is that a team problem or a coaching problem?
Well, here's the thing. Alvin Gentry was a longtime assistant with Mike D'Antoni. So, he knows this organization, and he's known it for years, and he's been right there, and he even served as a pseudo GM for a while, and when there was a void of leadership in the front office. So, basically what you've had is a systematic dismantling of the roster, from Steve Nash and Grant Hill to Amari Stoudemire, going all the way back to Joe Johnson when Robert Sarver initially took over ownership from Jerry Colangelo. So it's been a slow but steady decline, and now you have the Suns with the worst record in the Western Conference. So if you're going to look at the Suns' record and say they've lost 13 of the last 15 and they have the worst record in the conference, sure, I guess that's justification. That's an explanation for firing Alvin Gentry. However, is he really the problem?
Yeah.
The problem is glaring, is just a lack of talent on the floor, and no coach can overcome that.
And the truth is when Steve Nash left at the end of last season, everyone knew this season wasn't going to be an easy one. Clearly, it was a little bit too much for the owners to handle. Alvin Gentry officially confirmed fired from the Phoenix Suns as head coach.
All right, Paul, thanks so much.